Gildan Media presents Your Coach in a Box, affordable, life-changing audio programs.
Reading People by Sanjay Burman. Introduction. Reading people has two equally significant requirements. The first is seeing others, while the second is truly seeing yourself. A reason to use these techniques would be to avoid mistakes that can be averted. For instance, there was a girl I was crazy about. On her birthday, I set up an entire day of fun. I had her meet me in the morning and took her north of the city to the sugar bush to sample some fresh maple syrup. Then we went to a spa where she got a massage and back to my place where I had prepared dinner. Because she had recently graduated from university, I bought her a watch, and to throw her off, I put it in a cigar box. When I gave her the box, she burst into tears. And not tears of joy, but tears of sadness. She looked at me and said that the last person she had smoked a cigar with was her ex-boyfriend and realizes that she still has feelings for him. This was like stepping in cow shit, and no water hose in sight. In fact, getting her to even open the box proved to be a task. And when she did, I might as well have thrown the watch out the window since the attention was still on the cigar box. I didn't have the heart to tell her that I had the watch engraved, telling her I loved her. After not having access to a time machine, I was able to turn the situation around by being able to read her reactions and know the words that would most empower her to move out of that emotional state. By the end, she was cradled in my lap and snot on my shirt. It just doesn't get better than that. And yes, I'm more romantic than the cover would lead you to believe. This book will give you the tools to accomplish both feats, if and only if you can follow these three simple rules. Rule number 1, eliminate your ego. Rule number 2, be observant. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Shut up and listen. And rule number 3, the biggest mistake you can make is thinking you know yourself. You don't. Section 1. Observe and assess. Chapter 1. My Chaos Theory. The first step to reading people is to understand why they do the things you hate. Upon understanding this, they will no longer upset you, since you will understand the motivation behind their actions. Either that, or you will know how to attack their insecurities until they crawl into the fetal position and weep to the sounds of Kumbaya. I'm just kidding. Well, not really. What you repress, others will express. Dr. John D. Martini said so eloquently. So, for every emotion that you hold back, someone else is prepared to express it. Any habit, emotion, or action that is brought about by someone that irritates you is a repressed mirror side of you. Change what you repress and watch how the dynamic between you and the person changes. The action, emotion, or habit will either dissipate or that person will stop coming around you as often. Most importantly, what aggravated you before will no longer aggravate you now. I was with a banker who was in charge of an investment division. His clothing was pristine, hair perfectly set, tan, very natural. After analyzing him, I discovered that he was insecure in his job, and his image was his mask. Either that or Fabio was his idol. Sure enough, his daughter had assumed his suppressed qualities by not achieving her potential and being afraid of her image. He said that she was a good athlete, but that she was not achieving her full potential, almost like she was afraid of what other people think. Rather than address his own issues, he focused on hers. Also, consider the incredibly clean person married to the incredibly dirty person, the overachiever married to the underachiever. You wonder how that happened? I see my ex with her present husband, and I have to read this book aloud just to make sense of it. It is not as simple as opposites attract. Each partner is suppressing the opposing aspect of the other person's personality. The only way they can express it is by getting involved with somebody who contains it. It's a form of punishing the other person for your own sins. Sounds deep and religious almost, but human dynamics are just that.